Okay, happy Saturday. I'm loving this training series. I'm loving just even being able to prep for this training series because it's really opening my eyes to messages, to sending messages, to just doing all the things Plexus and really seeing who on our team, good morning, Kim, is showing up to do the things. One of the things I'm going to tell you before I go through this, I pulled out a couple of message scripts and samples that I'm going to walk through with you guys too. And even just some things that I think, well, I don't think, I know that I keep seeing happen on our team over and over again with the ebbs and flows and people kind of coming and going. And y'all hear me say this all the time, the excuses, the ways that we show up matter and the energy that we show up with matter. I don't have the chat up, but I'm going to pull the chat up. Drop a one in the comments if life happens for you. Like if you just wake up some mornings and you're like, oh man, I'm going to do this, 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 and this. And then by 5 minutes after you wake up, it's like, holy crap. Like what is happening with the day? Y'all, welcome to life, right? Like we all have different circumstances, but we also all have reasons why we're here on an 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning, right? You have reasons why you keep being drawn back to something no matter what happens in life. And those reasons are yours. But here's what you cannot do. Excuses sound best to the person that's making them. And I know sometimes I come across really hard, and I know I've had people that have told me, like, oh, well, it's so easy for you to say, like you're home all day. Like I've heard the most crazy things. And I get it because sometimes perception isn't reality, right? People don't know the everyday that goes on behind the scenes at your house. They don't know the everyday that goes on behind your eyes and your mind and what you're thinking and your heart and your feeling. But what I will tell you every single day is when you make a conscious effort to show up, your life will start to change. But if you're constantly like, oh, but my life is hard and I can't do it, and I've got this, this, and this, person A, right? I've got no time, I've got no kid, I've got tons of kids, I've got all of the things happening in the world, I can't show up. Person B, I've got lots of kids, I've got no time, I've got no money, and so I have to show up. And so you get to pick which person you get to be. But what I don't ever want to see happen, and this is why I will call it out every single time, is because some of y'all are sitting in the same space over and over and over again, and you're like, I want this to work. I want to be able to make 6 figures a year. I want to be able to make 5 figures a month, whatever that goal is for you. But you're not really fully going all in. This graphic popped up this morning about closing the back door with a person that I found. Some of y'all have a back door open, and it's causing you to just keep spinning on that hamster wheel, right? And I am never saying that you have to work as much as I do, or you have to be connected to your phone as much as I am. I love what we do here. And so when y'all message me, like it is not a burden for me to pick up my phone and send a message. You get to decide what that looks like for you. But what I do want for you is to be really honest with yourself. As you're going through this stuff with me this morning, just keep asking yourself, how am I showing up daily? What's the energy that I'm bringing in? And who am I attracting? And am I sending messages, putting up content, or putting up posts, or attending events just to check them off a list? Because if you're just doing it to check off a list, people know. There are millions of people that are in network marketing now. This is not like years ago when a lot of us did this and you could send a message and people would answer back and respond to you because they're getting so many messages every day. Think about it like your inbox and your email right now. I am getting so many emails right now and I'm like, unsubscribe, unsubscribe, right? And just like, yeah, because we sign up for them all year and now it's like bombarding us because of Black Friday, right? People are getting those same things in their emails. What are in their DMs? What are the emails that you're clicking on? The ones that are striking you for something, right? Mine are filled with sports stuff right now because I've got sports kids. They're the only ones that I'm allowing to come into my inbox. Everything else I'm unsubscribing basically. Do not be the person that's showing up in somebody's DMs, sending the same copy and paste message, because guess what? They're going to unsubscribe to you. And when they unsubscribe to you, they can't actually, unless they unfollow or unfriend, and most people don't do that in DMs, they just don't answer you back. And so, what I want to help y'all with today is to really clue into why you're doing this, but also really clue into how you're doing this and the ways that you're showing up. Because a lot of people, and I made the basic, simplest little thing today so we can follow along with this. Your points in your back office are a direct reflection of what you're doing. Okay. I do not say these next words as a brag point. I say these next words because again, I love what I get to do here. Does that mean that every day is easy? No. Does that mean that everybody always responds to me? No. But I love showing up and I love being able to help people. And if 10 years into this, the last 3 months, I've sponsored 10 or had new VIPs, 10 plus new VIPs every single month. This month, I'm working on number 11 today. Why am I telling y'all that? Because sometimes I think you think that it's really hard to find people and my network is tapped out. Your network is not tapped out. Your network will never be tapped out if you are willing to grow and reach out to people with love. My warm market was tapped out 9.5 years ago. But I keep growing my warm market because I want people to know about this. Y'all, every single person that I meet and every single person that I don't meet gets a message from me. Here's an example of this. My daughter is on the defensive line in soccer. One of her goals every single game is to make friends with the striker. Like she plays some of the best strikers in the league. And so they have time standing together. She always makes friends with them. It's just her personality. She'll come home to me after a game. I promise there's a point to this. She'll come home after a game and she'll tell me about like the girls and how they acted and their attitudes and all the things. I can't tell you how many times I have found the mom of the other player that she was guarding and sent them a message about their daughter on Facebook. Hey, my daughter loved being able to defend your daughter. It's so much more than points. Just casually starting conversations that I've been doing for 2 or 3 months. Those people are starting to ask me about Plexus. My warm market was tapped out a long time ago, so I keep creating a new warm market. Somebody that just ordered from me over the weekend was somebody that I met at one of Riley's tournaments in Hershey last year. I got her on Facebook. I actually forgot about her. She messaged me over the weekend and she was like, "Hey, I don't know if this is something that you might have, but I've seen your posts about Plexus. Do you guys have anything like a reset before the holidays?" I'm like, "Well, of course we do." The power of getting people on your social media. It is not about producing mass content, sending out mass DMs, and doing mass events. Here's what I see happen over and over and over again, especially now that we're doing leaderboards. Number one, you're either not participating, meaning that you're not sending any messages. I'm watching. Or two, you're sending like 7,000 messages in 5 minutes just to get it done. Neither of those things work, y'all. Neither of them. You have to be showing up, but if you are only copying and pasting, and this is why I struggle so hard with giving y'all skeleton messages because I see it happen. You come back and you're like, I just sent 40 messages in 5 minutes. I'm calling y'all out. There is no way in the world that you can send that many messages in a couple of minutes unless you are copying and pasting. And here's the deal. If you're copying and pasting, people know because it's not your copy, it's not your voice, and it's not personalized. So I want y'all to get out of, and I know that this is going to sound crazy, but it is not about producing the perfect post, mass content. It is not about producing the perfect message and sending it to everybody because everybody is different. The way that I message people is my personality, right? I'm a little sarcastic. I love really, really well, and I want to see people. If you're not sarcastic, if you don't say y'all, if you're not a hey girl person, then don't send those kinds of messages because the people that are going to join you know that it's not you. It's about showing up truly authentic because points does not come from the multiplication of more tasks. It comes from the multiplication of actual human beings doing what we do and wanting to be part of something more. And they have to see themselves. Two questions always. Does Plexus have what's going to help them? And does Karen Weaver have the ability to help them? Does Angie have the ability to help them? Does Robin have the ability to help them? Right? That's what they want to know. And they're only going to join you if those two questions can be answered. Is Bree able to help me with this problem that I have? And is Plexus the solution to that problem? If you can answer those questions for people, they will join you. Okay. Your goal every single week, my goal is to help at least one, hopefully three new VIPs weekly. If your jaw just hit the floor because you're like, but I'm not even doing that monthly, have a starting point. Okay. You have to be bringing people in. And I want to find a new leader every couple of weeks. And leader does not necessarily mean that they're going to go diamond in the company, right? But it's somebody that's willing to show up, that's willing to be in DMs and answer back, that's willing to drop excuses. Whether that's, oh, I can't get into a product routine because it's too hard. No, it's not. It really is not, right? Your why has to be stronger than your why not. And I know that it's emotionally connected for every single one of us. That's why we're here. People that are really emotionally connected are the ones that can go very far in this, but they're also the people that get stopped dead in their tracks because it hurts when people say negative things or don't join us or don't message us back. But that is your goal. Okay. It's already 8:13. Holy moly. Okay, I'm not going to go through every single message, but here's what I want y'all to see in these messages. You can screenshot this if you want to. Again, it is not something that I want you to just copy and paste over. I can share these in our chat. Don't worry about taking them out. But here's the heart and soul of every single message. I don't know if somebody has taken the time to reach out to you about this, but here's why I see you. That cannot be a copy and paste message. Whether it's a mom that feels like that's posting about drowning because she needs another job but can't put her kids in daycare, whether her kids are always sick, whether it's a dad that needs extra energy to be able to show up to his second shift, whether it's kids that are always constantly on the go. I don't know what it is for your person, but take the time to go and look at their profile and see who they are. That is the difference between a copy and paste message and heart-led recruiting. Okay. When you are copying and pasting, you might get somebody that's going to join you because you hit them on an off time. But how many times, and they're just like feeling bad, so they join, but then you have no emotional connection to them. They order once and they don't order again. Anybody had that happen? I have, because I haven't taken the time to really see why they're there and why they want this. Take the pressure off, right? There's no pressure. If this is not a fit, then 100% okay, but I love what I do and I love showing up and I want to give you the option. Is there another way to say that part instead of copying that part? Sam, can you unmute and tell me what you mean? Are you in a space too, or is baby girl sleeping?
Oh no, we're awake. The first part that you say, like, because that's the part that's kind of the same in like all the messages. It's always like I don't know if anybody's ever shared, like, is there a way to say that without always saying that part of it?
Great question. There are key parts of messages that I never change. That's one of them. So that part doesn't necessarily need to change, nor does the ending part with the would you be open for more information. But the heart and soul of the message, that needs to change for people. Here's why I see you. Here's why I thought about you. This is why I'm reaching out and why you would be a good fit. Those parts of the message, does that make sense, y'all? You want people to feel seen and heard and understood. And if it's a, hey girl, join my team for $9.95, what do you think? ain't nobody messaging you back, right? Because they know that that's a copy and paste message. That's what I want y'all to see in this. The other thing that I see happening for you guys, I don't know if you can see this, I'll bring this up a little bit, is that people are messaging back and you're allowing them to just sit in it. So I see this over and over and over again. Like this one is, I think Nikki hopped on here. This, I actually just copied this from our message thread this morning. This, I'll ask my friends over the holiday to see if anybody would be interested in. How many of y'all have gotten a message like that? Well, I'll think about it. I'll get back to you. I'm going to talk to my husband. I'll see if anybody wants to. Maybe I'll put up a post. And then you message back, yeah, right, Mandy? It's like, yeah, we get those. And we don't want to be pushy and we don't want to be salesy. And so we're just like, okay. And then what happens? They never reach out to their friends. They never put up a post. They never do the next step because they don't know what to do. You have to be more direct with people. Okay. This is like toddlers and our kids learning how to do something and us just being like, okay, go figure it out. I'm going to leave you in a room by yourself and I want you to cook a 12-course meal when you're two. They're not going to do it because they have no idea how to do it. So instead of saying okay back to her, I'm using our resources. I'm absolutely here to help. We've got an event. They're still going to get the 15% off. Can I help you invite to it? Do not let people go to their own devices. They won't do it. And that's my job. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm really good at recruiting and duplicating because I don't let people sit in it. And that's your level of belief, y'all. My level of belief did not start because of a rank or a title in Plexus, because every single one of us starts at a day one, right? Our team, y'all know, we did not have resources. We did not have people completing or doing things with us. I never had a training done for me on a Saturday morning. That's why I love doing this and passing it on to y'all, because you absolutely can start from wherever you're at. Just a couple of things really quick with, oh, I don't know why there. Follow-up messages. So this is a girl that saw a post for me, and I know how many of y'all struggle with price objections. Drop a one in the comments if they're like, ooh, I just the prices, and we're like, ooh, that's also a belief issue. Okay. Nobody can tell me that Plexus is too expensive. Nobody. Because we're either spending it or we need it. And if it really is something that's like that, and I get that times are hard right now, but then we need the opportunity, right? And our opportunity is our best product. So this is somebody that saw a post that I put up, wanted more information. I invited her to an event, and then she never commented afterwards. So this is my stream of follow-up with her. It took about 2 weeks from start to finish from her to see something in order, which is relatively short. Some people, it can go a lot longer than that. But I just wanted you to see the flow of this. So this middle message is when she was talking. Like, how many of y'all get the message? What are the packages and pricing? And you're like, gut punch. I don't know how to do it. Break it down. You don't go into a restaurant and then like beat around the bush for the prices, right? It's all out there. You decide what you want, you pick from things, and then you order it. And it's not a surprise at the end with the bill. Some of y'all are like wanting people to look at a menu and then just like hoping that when you give them the bill at the end that they're okay with it. It'd be like going to McDonald's and expecting something that's $5 because that's what people are expecting right now, right? You go to the Walmart and a vitamin is $5 and then they see Plexus and they're like, wait, $37 for a vitamin? Why? It's because they don't know the value and they don't know that you're the one that's going to help them with it. So I break it down. The drinks are $79 a piece. It's for 30 days. It comes out to about $250. Nobody's spending $250 on their cup of coffee at Starbucks. Nobody. Or Dunkin' Donuts. And I see people tell me it's too expensive, and then their kids are walking around with Dunkin' Donuts. I'm like, y'all, we're either feeding the health or we're feeding the sickness. It is not my business what you spend money on, but I promise you, this is going to help you feel better. So I break it down for them. You can see that in there. And then at the end, I just ask them, do you want the drinks, the balance? Do you want the triplex? Do you want the whole package? whatever that looks like. And this does not change for anything. How do you say the breakdown like that for ProBow 5? I do this with everything, y'all. It's $37, it's $38. You get 60 capsules. I don't usually break that down because I want it in a package. So if it's triplex, I'll just say it's 124. So that's about $3.50 or $4 a day. So I don't usually break like this one. I broke it down because it was either the slim restore and balance or the triplex and trim. And triplex and trim, they get that for $23 more. The drinks are usually where I get the most objection, so I break that down to the 250 or break it down to the $4. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I just can't do this stuff quickly. I should stop saying it's a 15-minute call. If y'all have to go, I'm recording the rest. So this just shows the breakdown of when like she didn't answer me back a couple of times. Keep following up with people, okay? You have to keep following up with people and using the systems that are already in place for us, inviting them to events, right? Sunday night, we've got the new VIP. Monday night, we've got the new messenger event or the new Meet Plexus that we can do for people. And then the next thing, always after somebody orders, they get a message like this from me. I'm hosting. I will do the event for you. We've got the Meet Plexus. Can I help you message people? Every single time they get the opportunity. This is the key to leadership, and most of y'all are skipping this part completely because you're avoiding that you don't want to sound salesy or you don't want, like, you just want them to magically want the business. Nobody's going to magically want the business. Those of us that are on here that just fell into the business and decided that we wanted it on our own are unicorns. Like that does not usually happen. We've got to help people see the opportunity because they don't see it if we're not helping them. Okay. All right. Drop a one in the comments if this was helpful. Message me after this. I have to shout Sam out. She is on here. I have never, I shouldn't say never, but very, very few times am I like, hey, send me the messages. I will help you draft a message. I say that on just about every call. Very few times do I get them. Sam has literally started sending me just about every message that she sends and gets back. And then we draft a message together. Here's why I love this because now Sam is helping her sister do the same thing. Because we've done it together so much, it's built her confidence, and I see her confidence building because now she's seeing how to do it over and over and over again. Not because she can't, the words were always within her, but because we get to build the belief together. And so when I say that, y'all send me the messages. I love doing this. I want to be able to help you. This is not something where you're just like blessed and released and then you figure it out on your own. You do not have to do that here. Okay. This week, here's the deal, and then I'll stop recording. And if anybody has any questions, Sunday night. So today is Saturday. Sunday night, new VIP call. Monday, our Meet Plexus call. For those of you guys that are plugging into this system, it is working so well. I cannot say it enough. You add somebody to the team, you invite them to the VIP call. They hear about the Meet Plexus call and how to invite people. I know Robin is not on here right now because she's in New Jersey doing hair this weekend, but she has a team that is 1000% doing this. Monica has a team that's about to go Fast Start Gold this week because they are doing this. And she just joined last month, like really sharing because they're inviting their people to the new VIP call. And then those people are inviting new people to the Meet Plexus call. And so they're duplicating. Okay. New VIP, I can't handle her, Sam. That is the cute. I makes my ovaries hurt. I see Angie too. Okay. So those two calls. Here's your top tip for this week, y'all. Wednesday, I'm doing something huge in our Health and Happiness Lounge. The Black Friday special for new VIPs does not get better than the 15% off. Okay? Does not get better. Hear me loud and clear in that. There will be something on Black Friday for your current teams. Okay. So the deal this week, Sunday and Monday calls, then we're inviting everybody under the sun to the Health and Happiness Lounge. We're going to do a huge doorbuster Black Friday, pump up, everybody get involved. A pre-Black Friday doorbuster special Wednesday for new people because I've been here long enough. New people on Black Friday don't care about Plexus. They just don't. They're out shopping, they're doing all the things. It's not built into their budget. Very few people join on Black Friday. So this year we've designed it completely differently. Everything is going to be on Wednesday because that's when the 15% off happens. Not very many other teams in Plexus are doing it this way. I'm pumped about it. I think that it's really going to help our team grow. Okay. Then Friday, we're going to do the same thing on a little bit of a lesser scale. But Friday, when the Black Friday special drops for everybody, there is something that's still going to be for new VIPs, but it's not 15% off. And there's something that's going to be for everybody on our current teams. So then we're going to run a couple of specials in the Freedom Collective so that you can really end really strong Friday, Saturday, Sunday with your current teams. I want y'all to know the plan because I'm going to go into our group chats. I want you to drop where you want to be at the end of the month. If you want to grow and you are done with your excuses, this is the time, y'all. The things that are coming, we've got something new coming in December. We've actually got something new dropping on Monday that's going to be really fun. And there's more coming on that, like new from Plexus, dropping that y'all are going to want, not necessarily new people going to want. The Black Friday specials leading into Super Saturday and a new product drop that's coming on Super Saturday. The things that you do now will compound. Okay. Life works in 90-day increments. If you want to look back in 90 days and think, man, I love where I'm at right now with my health, with my business, with my relationships, with all the things, it's the script that you're building right now. If you're not happy with where you are right now, look back 90 days. Were you doing the work or were you sitting in the excuses? It compounds over and over and over again. And that's why you keep getting these ebbs and flows in your businesses. Okay. All right. I love y'all. I promise some Saturday I won't be so long-winded. I can never promise that I won't be passionate about this because it fires me up to no extent, knowing where y'all can head and where you can go. All right. I'm going to stop recording. I love y'all. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and stay on.